This video is meant to help if your initial login credentials to the sales demo instance don't work for you. Okay, so right now I'm going to show you how to set up a backup administrator account and then log into your sales demo system and reset your password through sort of a roundabout workaround that we have. So the first thing that I want you to do is log into provisioning. You'll always set up your backup administrator account from provisioning. Okay, and then you're going to scroll down and look for your name or your company instance. Setting up a backup administrator account is in company settings. Once you're in company settings, scroll all the way to the bottom of the page, and what you want to do is fill out all of the information here. Keep in mind that it's really important to fill out each of these boxes, okay? And sometimes what happens is if you don't fill out one of these areas for information is you'll get an error message when you try and save and create your administrator. Or say, for example, I've already created a backup administrator and I try and type in the exact same username that I've previously set up. That can also throw an error message to you. So what you want to do is decide on an admin username. So maybe this is my backup admin, my admin password. This can be something like welcome. This is something that's going to be prompted once you log into the system. You'll be prompted to reset the password. So your initial admin password is kind of arbitrary. Your first name. Here's my backup administrator. And then also make sure that you include an email address. All right, so here I have all of my fields filled out. I can go ahead and click Create Admin. And what should happen is you should get a green message that says Admin User was created at the top of the screen. Okay, so you can see I'm getting it twice right here and right here. If you do get a red message that says some type of a parse error or some type of an error message, and it should be in red text, what that means is something didn't quite work. The troubleshooting that most often works for us, again, is making sure that you filled out all of those fields for your admin user, number one. Making sure that, number two, you're not trying to duplicate an admin username that already exists in the system. And number three, this is just browser, okay? So maybe try Firefox. Firefox has worked exceptionally well for our systems. Some of the other browsers, occasionally, they give us a few issues every now and then. So try using Firefox, see if that works for you. If not, try clearing your cache on your existing browser. Clearing the cache is going to wipe out any of the cookies that have been added through just your general web browsing activities that you do. And some of those cookies, for one reason or another, will prohibit certain websites from fully functioning the way that they should. So try those troubleshooting techniques. After your admin user was created, you're going to log into your sales demo using the credentials that you've just essentially set up for your backup admin. Okay, so make sure that you have that company ID. I'm going to go into my sales demo. Here's my company ID. My username should be backup admin, and my password was welcome. And here we go. I'm being prompted to reset my password here. So my current password, again, is welcome. My new password, I'm just going to select something easy, so password all lowercase. Go ahead and click Save. And here we go. Now I'm logged into the instance successfully as my backup administrator. The next thing that I want to do is log into Admin Tools. So from the Home drop-down menu, you're going to navigate to Admin Tools. And you want to click on either Reset User Account or Reset User Passwords. Reset User Account is typically only used if someone is locked out of their account. So say, for example, you've set a password policy of you can log in or you can attempt to log in a minimum of 3 times. And if your password username combination isn't correct those 3 times, then you get locked out of the system. So that's typically what Reset User Account is for. Reset User Passwords, what we want to do here is go ahead and search for whatever user we're trying to reset. So maybe it's just my HR coordinator. Okay, my username for that person is admin. So I'm just going to go ahead and search for that one person because I'm resetting an individual user password. The reason I chose this method is because it allows me to reset an individual password with a supplied password. So within the system, I can just go ahead and define by checking this box next to admin. I can just right here define what the new password is going to be. So maybe my new password is going to be password, all lowercase. Go ahead and confirm your password, and then click Reset User Password. You should see the confirmation that one user password has been reset. If not, try it once more. And then from there, go ahead and log out of the system and log back in again and try and log in as your general administrator user that you have already set up in the system. We do want you to do all of your homework activities as the instructed user, and a lot of them are as the HR coordinator or as just admin is the username. So make sure that you reset the password for that admin user, even if you have to do it from the backup administrator account, but then use your general administrator to do the rest of the activities for class. All right, thank you.